Hello and welcome back to RookGypsy Plays Final Fantasy Advanced Tactics. I believe this is episode 49, and let's go to the pub to see if there's any sort of rumors we could listen to, because who doesn't like rumors? Oh, ruins found. Alright. And Clay's good for the find. Alright, sure, whatever. Anything else? Nope. Missions. Oh, I guess I'll have to go there. But first, sort my item list. Auto. Alright. If you, I think if you hit the items, yeah. This shows all the jobs. All the possible jobs you can get. So I think, like, humans are, if you look here, like, the human class, the human race takes up a line and a half. See, that's not fair. This, like, shows, like, how unfair this is. Humans take up, like, a line and a half. Like, warrior, like, the Baga clan takes up exactly one line. The, New Moal clan takes a little bit more. Fencers, all, like, the, shoot, now I don't know what they're called anymore. But these, they take up one line exactly, or a little bit more than one line. And then there's the animate, the Mughals. Oh, shoot, I forgot what they're called, and they're my favorite race. Well, I like the Bunny Eater people. They're all great. The Vera clan. That's what it was. The Vera clan. Love the Vera clan. They're like, I would be friends with like Veras. So yeah, that's that. See who these people are. Clan Beniza. Desert Dwellers. Oh, that's not what I want to do. No. Oh, I guess I'm engaged to these monsters. Quite literally, I mean, I'm fighting these monsters here, so. What's the law? No charge shoot, no control. Alright. Who are you? Should I care? No. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Ha ha ha. 2, 3, 4. What the? Only 4 of you? Oh, there's 5. Oh, you're weak. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm tired. We'll just have a lot of magical people. See, they're not really hard, though. Just have them included. Yeah, sure. Going backwards. Lint. No, not you. Lita. No. Fine, whatever. No, actually not that. Nate, you go out. Yes. Defeat all enemies. Yay. So yeah, that was pretty much day. I think I finished off day 1 in the last episode. Day 2 was a little different. Wait, who's the same? Oh. Well, that's not good. It's not a good start. Not good at all. Let's see, day 2. Let me see what I wrote down. Or day 3, really. Right. So day 3, we I don't know why, but I think I was just really tired from walking 9 miles. So day three, I woke up at like 11:30, and I was like, oh well, it is 11. So needless to say, I did not really eat breakfast at while I was in New York. I don't think there were that many breakfast places to begin with, and I just woke up too late every day to eat breakfast. It's not like can't exactly pick up a light breakfast at like 2 in the afternoon. But yeah, I woke up at around 11:30ish, and we're like, okay, well that. All right, no breakfast. So thankfully, like I had made a list of like things I wanted to eat in during my time at what are the laws? During my time at I made a list of like, oh, I'm gonna eat here, here, and here essentially. So one of the things we did was that day we're like, all right, well, we'll just eat in the area. Luckily for us, Luke's Lobster, which is apparently really known for their lobster rolls, is pretty close by to our apartment. It was like 0.2 miles away or something. So we're like, all right, okay, we'll go there. My sister wanted to go to Sephora, so I think we went. Like, we got ready. My sister wanted to go to Sephora, so we went there first. The other sister was in her conference, and then so what we did was we went to Sephora to pick up stuff for my sister, because that was on the way to the Lobster House, or that was on the way to Luke's Lobster. So we went there, went to Luke's Lobster, and then realized, oh, Luke's Lobster is in this building. It was like in a little plaza, like a lobbyish area where you can go to relax and stuff. So we went and ordered some food. Actually, no, so what happened was we went and we're like, what should we get at Luke's Lobster? Well, we were gonna get the lobster, right? If it's a lobster called Luke's Lobster, you gotta have to get the lobster roll, right? So we look at the menu. My sister notices that there's this thing called the sample, or it's like a sample platter or something, right? It's 1950, and it gives you like half a lobster roll, half a crab roll, and half a shrimp roll, which is it's the three items they serve on the menu. You get half a sandwich each, and we're like, well, that's the one we're gonna order, right? I mean, that's what we would order. We want a little bit of each. We don't really care for the because the combo is pretty much just the roll and a bag of chips, and we're like, we don't really care for the combo, so we're gonna try each one because we're not gonna be here. We don't know when we'll come back here. So we order it. I find us a place to sit down. Save us some seats and stuff. And we dig in, and it's like it's cold. The lobster roll is cold. I mean, all the sandwiches were cold. So it's a toasted roll, I think. But what they did was, they toasted it with butter. So the roll was toasted, but the seafood was like stone cold. Like they just took it out of a fridge. So it was just, a butter like a roll that's been buttered, and then somebody added on like a few. They're also like another problem was like they were very very small. They weren't like that's the one with block arrows. Yeah, the portions were very small. Each one was like 2 bites. They were like hot, like they weren't. I wouldn't really call them like half lobster rolls. They were more like lobster sliders or something. Like a lobster roll slider. So we're like, well, that's that was disappointing. We paid 20 some bucks for it, because of the tax and stuff. There's tax on food. So it turns out to be like 20 something dollars, 23 I think. And it's like these 3 tiny little sandwiches. What a sham, you know. That was the thought that we had. What can you do? All right. And then, so we tried it. I was like, oh, it's not bad, but you know, I could make this at home, right? I could just boil a lot. I could buy a lobster, buy bread and butter, because like it was pretty much. I don't think I explained it very well, but it was a roll that they heated up, toasted with butter, and in between, on top of it, they put like either lump crab meat, these tiny little crab like shrimps, or like these lumps of lobster meat on it. On top of the cold like seafood, they added a few things of you add like a layer of or like a spoonful of like melted butter on top of it. You sprinkle on some like oregano or something, some sort of like herb. It might have been like I don't know. It might have been like celery salt or something. I'm not sure what it was, but at the end of the day, we were not very impressed. We were pretty much like, oh, we could do this at home. You know, and I might at some point if I could buy a lobster, but lobsters are not cheap, so I think I would go with my sister said, and I would like my other sister and prefer to wait to have a lobster roll when I go to like Maine or something where lobsters are really really cheap. And then what else? So we were, very disappointed with the with Luke's lobster, and then we realized, oh wait, Shake Shack is around the corner. Let's go to Shake Shack to pick up a burger. Maybe that'll make us happier. And we're like, okay. I was like, I'm down to do that. I am still hungry. There was no way the 2 bites of burger. I mean the few bites of whatever Luke's lobster was going to be enough. So we went down to Shake Shack. Uh, we're like, this place is insane because there's just so many tourists and other people there. And also wanted some Shake Shack, so we ordered our stuff, and I got us like a bench. Like we were standing and eating. There were no seats. And then my sister's like, oh, I use the restroom. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll save us our seats or something. So I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, and then I start thinking to myself, I hope the buzzer doesn't go off, like when she's in the restroom. Because I don't really have, a lot of leeway to go and, like, pick up the food because there's a ton of people around me looking for, like, even, like, there was nowhere to sit, and people were still looking for, like, places to stand and eat, and I'm like, yeah, it's crowded here. But, sure enough, the buzzer rang, and I'm like, okay, that's a bit of a problem. So I waited and waited and waited for my sister to come out. She did not come out for a while. I was like, alright. I was probably waiting for 10 minutes. Like, holding the buzzer, and I'm like, shoot, the buzzer's ringing. I don't want it to die out. We won't get our food if it dies or something. So I was like, alright. So I saw an opportunity to go grab the food when, 1 second. I sort of saw an opportunity to go where, like, there was enough room on the bench, and then, like, that someone wouldn't just take my spot. And where I was close enough to the food so I could just go and grab it. It's like, here's my thingy, here's the food, thank you, exchange, and then go back to the counter to eat, right? or just to wait for my sister. So that's what I did. It worked out perfectly because someone else took my spot, but I got my food, and they were like, they had been like calling out, they're like 61 or something like, or like order 61 for, and they say my sister's name and stuff, and I'm like, sorry buddies, sorry dudes, because it was like two dudes, and I was like, sorry, but she's in the restroom, buddy. Didn't say that to them, but I eventually got the food, and I was like, oh yeah, here, food for Anna. Yeah, like, oh, okay. Let me see this. Let me see the. All right, yeah, that's the number. Okay, so I got got the food and stuff. Which is the items I got. Hopefully, it's what I want. The problem with this game is I don't know when I get what I want. No. Come on. When? When do I get it? Oh well. What missions do you have? No sense. Choose someone to send out. Sure. Yeah, I'll send you out. What's this? Darn kids. Nope. Lost heirloom. Ooh, yeah, I have the item. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine. Mm, uh, yeah, I have it. Uh, what mission will you take? Uh, in the swordsman. Uh, I don't remember that one. So yeah, I think I'll go up. What happened? And then so we got the food. I waited for like another 15 minutes or like another 10 minutes, and then my sister came out and she was like, "There was such a big line, stuff, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it." So then I was like, "Okay, let's eat finally." So, whatever. I don't worry about eloot sounds. So I got the food. Sat down. Okay. So we sat down. What's going on now? Do a little safe state. So we got the food and then we started eating it. And I was like, so I got the. It was pretty much like a. The person was like, oh, that's like a mouthful to say because we got two burgers. We got the. I think it was like the. It was, one of the burgers we got was a stack. Was a shake stack, and the other one was like the bacon, uh, shake or something. No, it's like stack, shack, or the shack stack, and then the bacon shack, or something like that. So what it was is I think the bacon stack or something, shack or whatever was it was supposed to be bacon. It was a bacon hamburger with marinated peppers that they diced. That one was no good. The shack stack was it was pretty much a cheeseburger, and on top of it they added up a grilled portobello mushroom. That was delicious. Except it was smaller than an In-N-Out burger, and it costed like $10. So that sort of like ticked me off. I was like, $10, what a pain. Dragon Hunt. I'm finally doing the Dragon mission. I think after this I might get like what I want. Go home. It's alright. Not after we did to my friend. Oh shoot. Up. Back to this place. I screwed up there. Yeah, you didn't see anything? Nothing happened at all? Totally first time here. Professional, of course. I do professional work, so yeah, this is my first time here. There's an assassin. Scary. And look at the red blue mage. Scary. These jagged places. So yeah, so I'm clicking the law button. There's no law, so let me just view these opponents. 13, 13, not too big a deal. Judo uniform, I like that. Alright. Blue mages are sort of a pain. They look like pirates. I'll kill him first or something. Diane? Oh. He doesn't have what I want at all. But I do want the armaments. That's the problem. Okay, what do you have? Return to fire. What's this? Oh, okay. What do you do? What do you do? Nothing important. It's pretty even, actually. It's 4 humans, and then 2 monsters. Alright. You can go there. I'll need you up front. I'll need you on top here. Actually. Dean, I'll need you as well. Should I go with Nate? Or Lee? Or... let's go with Nate. I prefer Nate. Alright, Dream Team. Dream Team, let's go. Let's see what they're saying. This place gives me the creeps. Defeat all enemies. No judges show up. It's amazing. It's a jagged for a reason. So yeah, Shake Shack and Luke's Lobster were both, they were disappointing as well. And then, what else did we do on Tuesday? We walked around some more and did more, and then we went to the Empire State Building. So my sister's work gave us some, passes to go to the Empire State Building. And she grabbed a few extras for us, because, her friend, she was like, it'd be a good gift for friends. They expired, we were like, oh, when do they expire? I was like, oh, a couple days and stuff. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's nice. So yeah, we went to the, we met to the Empire State Building, met up with, one of my my sister's other friends, because she's got friends for days, essentially. And, what we did was, so we went up to the Empire State Building, went to the 80th floor, because that's the floor that, the elevator goes straight there. No, white magic. Isuna. Because the elevator takes to the 80th floor, so we walked around the 80th floor. So there was 5 of us. There was me, so let's put it this way. There was my sister, there was her friend's husband, and their child. Okay, I have your armor, and I don't think I can take anything else from you, so that's good. Take you out. You're gonna be a pain, so let me take you out right now. And then, so what we did afterwards was... well, we went up to 86th floor. We went to the 80th floor, then we went to 86th floor. But along the way, I was like, I saw someone else use a car, so I went up to one of the security guards. I was like, we were waiting in line. So I got this card. I saw someone else use it. do I get it? And then he immediately just like he saw the card like in mid sentence. He was like, "Go here, express lane." We're like, "Okay, cool, express lane." So I pretty much it was like it was one of those like, oh, I'm a special person. I'm a VIP. It was like a VIP moment because I was like, I would flash the card and we can go up and it's like, all right, we're there. You know, we are. And then we just like skip the line and stuff. So it's very very nice. It was good for the other like people because they were like, uh, oh, that's not good for me. It was their like, they lived in, uh, lived in New York for a while, so they're like, it's good for like we have never had that happen to us before, or we could like do that. So they were very like impressed with the abilities of the card that we had. So we're like, oh, it was like, oh, cool. Then I went and so we went to the 86th floor and we are like, oh, this is nice. I'm looking at the view. I'm like, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. And then we look, you know, we're like about to leave and we're like, we use the restroom on the 86th floor. And then I was like, hmm. And then my friend was like, I was like, oh, is the 80? Oh, I guess is the 86th floor like all the way the highest you can go? And someone was like, no, you can go to the 102nd floor. And they're like, oh. I was like, should we try? So we used the ticket and it was like, oh, cool. So they asked like we asked the security guard, and then they led us up to the 102nd floor. And we're like, oh, cool. That's never done that before because they really hadn't. They had never gone to the. My sister's friends had never gone to the 102nd floor. So for them, it was a real experience. It was a real treat because it was like, normally we have to pay a lot of money to go up here, but with us it was flash the card and you're instantly there. So I mean, it was a good experience for them and for the kid. I'm just feel. Let's just go there. Pandora, zap it. So we went to the Empire State Building, and then afterwards we separated with her from her friends, and we went off back to the apartment. And then while we're in the apartment, we met up with my sister. He has a hat, right? No. But he does. 100% steel helmet. Yay. Oh, shit, he woke up. That's not good. I guess I'll kill a ninja as soon as possible. He's gonna aim for my vitals, isn't he? Yep, he's gonna aim for my vitals. Pew, pluck. Sweet spot. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I'm blind. Can I steal his accessory? Ooh, yay, steal accessory. They count. Wait, up there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, we went to the 102nd floor, which was pretty. It was a nice view. We can see the difference because I mentioned going through Central Park before because we went to Central Park early, like the day before, and like there's a lake in Central Park, which is it's nice to it makes a nice picture, like when you're walking through the park and stuff. And there's a lot of like nice pictures that include the lake. But one of the things that was interesting was that if you walked along the 86th floor, you could see Central Park, which is nice. But if you were close to the like if you're on the 102nd floor, you could see the lake. Like that was the big difference between the two floors. Was that if you're on the 86th, you see Central Park, but you can't see a lake. But if you're on the 86th floor, you could see the lake and you can see like Central Park and stuff. You can see the lake of Central Park, which is very, very cool to see. And then, we went off and did our other things, but I'll save that for the next episode. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this around here. Even though I just missed, which is a bad place to stop. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. If you like the episode, please do hit the subscribe button. I try to post videos up every day. I did not do that because I was on a trip to New York recently, but I'm back, so I'm back to recording. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.